Officially Sunday, February 16th, and here's your morning news rundown. This is going to be about 4 or 5 minutes in length. To all those who have become paid subscribers to support my work and allow me to do this full time, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I truly means the world to me. If you want to support my work, the easiest way to do so, click the button below and become a paid subscriber today, or send a one-time donation to my Venmo, which is just my name, Aaron-Parnas. So with that, let's just jump right into it. This morning, the country is waking up to yet another terrible plane crash, this time in Covington, Georgia, where a small single engine plane crashed late last night. The two individuals on board have unfortunately passed away. We do not know the cause of the accident, and both the FAA and the NTSB are actively investigating what happened. Once we have more information, I will let you know. But this is yet another plane crash, albeit a small one, in the United States of America. In addition, overseas in Europe, French President Emmanuel Macron has called an emergency summit of European leaders to handle Donald Trump and Donald Trump's incoming policies that will be instituted over the next several months. According to the Polish foreign minister, this summit is strictly meant to discuss Donald Trump among European leaders and to show some sort of show of force publicly, where Europe is standing united whether with or against Donald Trump's policies, especially as they relate to the ongoing negotiations and the possible ending of the war in Ukraine. Speaking of those negotiations, there will be negotiations between the United States and Russia and Saudi Arabia in the coming weeks. Ukraine has not been invited yet, and President Zelensky today said, quote, "I will never accept any decisions between the United States and Russia about Ukraine. Never." President Zelensky has also called for a united European army, but today Poland's foreign minister threw some cold water on that idea, saying that it will, quote, "never happen." A new survey conducted shows that President Barack Obama is the most liked among living presidents. In addition, Donald Trump suffered yet another loss in court overnight as literally around 3 in the morning, the DC Circuit Court of Appeals issued a 2-1 decision in the case involving the head of the Office of Special Counsel. So the Trump administration removed the head of the Office of Special Counsel, which is one of the top ethics czars in the entire country, in the federal government. Well, he sued, and a lower court reinstated him, and now a DC Circuit panel in a 2-1 decision essentially kept him in place. It's likely going to the United States Supreme Court. According to the Mail, the United Kingdom's Home Secretary will be setting up an Elon Musk-style Doge unit within the United Kingdom's government to find and freeze wasteful spending. Moreover, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, on his first trip to the Middle East, says, quote, "If there were more Israels in the Middle East, more countries like that, the world would be a safer and a better place." Remember, Donald Trump has been trying to essentially forcibly relocate the Palestinian people out of Gaza. He has been unsuccessful to date, especially as Jordan and Egypt have rejected any such attempts. It's Gaza is their home. They should not be forced to leave by the United States. So we'll see what happens there as Secretary Rubio is in Israel right now overseas. So, folks, that's really it right now. I mean, it was somewhat of a not as busy news night, but I'm sure it'll be a busy news day, and I will provide you updates throughout the day as we get more information, whether on here or on my other social platforms. So be sure to stay tuned for more. And actually, one additional story that may have missed, a hiring freeze has officially impacted the Veterans Crisis Line. The Veterans Crisis Line is part of the Department of Veterans Affairs. It's a program that is used for veterans who are suffering from PTSD, anxiety, suicidal thoughts can call in and get resources. Well, because of Donald Trump's hiring freeze, the Veterans Crisis Line cannot hire essentially new employees, including those who could help train those existing. So it's really not a great situation over there right now. As always, I'll be back this evening with an evening news rundown. Be sure to subscribe if you want to support my work, and comment below and let me know what you think.